Hello, my beautiful Libras. It's nice to have you on board, and it's nice to be back. Been gone for a little while. Had to take care of some personal business out of town. Anyway, let's see what the story is for our Libras today. What's going on in that person's mind that you're thinking about? How are they feeling? They're holding back. Holding back on their love. Oh, there's some commotion, some turmoil. Maybe some competition, gaslighting, general animosity here around this person. They want to be more generous. Yeah, they've been holding back. They're holding back on their emotions. And holding their emotions close to the chest. But they want to be more giving. Looks like they want to be more giving. And they would like another chance. They know that they've done wrong. They've upset the apple cart, but they want to come back. This person could have been kind of sneaky or manipulative. Now, well, either you or them walked away thinking that you could find something better, that maybe options or some other place, some other circumstances would make you happier. There was some love here, but somebody walked away from it. Could be you, could be them. I believe they walked away. I believe they may have ghosted you, or you just haven't heard from them for a while. And actually, they're feeling that they've lost a great opportunity with you. Yep, they do. Got the Lover's card here in reverse. Yeah, they know that they didn't work on the relationship. They didn't put enough time or effort into it. They should have been more generous. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm getting. They possibly didn't take it serious right away. But now they would like to come back and open up these feelings. Yeah. Okay, they're holding their feelings back. They feel like they need to be more generous. And with this Knight of Cups, it looks like they might be coming back. Coming back to open up and show you or explain some of their emotions, the way they're feeling. Maybe to offer you some explanation or to just let you know how they feel about you. Which looks like it could be sincere here. Even though they've been shady, you may have not known what was going on in the past. Like you might have thought, man, this person's been really wasting my time. They're just wasting my time. They're just playing with me. Then you might have got a little paranoid of the relationship or frustrated with it, probably. But now they're feeling they've lost you. They didn't work on it. They didn't, pursue you in the manner that they should have. And okay. They felt that something was pushing them away. Why? They felt that there was some destiny here, some point to your relationship, like it was meant to be or something. But they jeopardized that. It looks like they sabotaged that. They walked away from something that they're now feeling that was meant to be. And again, they feel like they're being pushed back in your direction, divinely guided. they might see you as kind of angelic, or someone that is really in tune with your higher power. And they might be believing that this higher power that you're in tune with is actually something that's enlightened, that could help enlighten them or be beneficial to them in some spiritual way. So yeah, I think you have a spiritual, you've got this divine presence that they're thinking about, wondering about. They don't really want to leave anything or walk away from something that they feel is divinely inspired. Whether this person's spiritual or not, they feel like they're being pushed in your direction by unseen forces. You two might have made plans. Yeah, you might have made plans with this person. And they had plans for you. This person could live at a distance. You could be talking to him via emails or texts or whatever like that. You may have even had plans to go see this person if indeed they do live a distance from you. Or vice versa, they may have been planning on getting together with you. I do definitely get distance or travel involved here. This person may be in a position where they may be able to travel, even for work or something like that. Your person is materialistic. In fact, at one point you might have thought that they'd just do anything for money. Even something shady, possibly. Or it's quite possible that they're well off and they just really hold on to their money too. They cling to it. They want to tell you that, I think you've known this person for quite some time. They want to tell you that they're fond of you. They'd really like to open it up and admit it. But the very first card here was the Queen of Cups in reverse. And I don't know, I think they're holding their emotions and their thoughts to themselves right now. Still. They know they should open up with you. They know they should lay it all out on the table. Because they're very fond of you. If they're not in love with you, they're very fond of you. They're very curious about you and where your relationship would go if you could really get together on this. They're feeling that it could be beneficial. This person is fond of you. They look up to you, it looks like. Because I think they believe you're more enlightened than they are. That's what it looks like here. So they're feeling stuck. They're quite a worldly person. You know, like I said, I think this person gets out. They could be in the military or something. This person gets around, it seems like. But now they feel stuck. If not physically, then mentally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not feeling it. They're feeling pretty depressed right now about the whole thing. It looks like there's circumstances and things involved that are keeping you apart. Could be distance. It could be politics. It could be anything. But something is definitely standing in the way of your relationship here. Something that could have been lucrative, beneficial to both of you. They're not feeling it now. They still have feelings for you, but they're not moving. They're not doing anything. This person could talk a lot. They could have big stories. They could have a lot of, adventures beneath their belt. Whoops. So, they also might want to tell you something. Something important, something that makes them happy. They may have discovered something. They also may be wanting to gift you something. Could be looking for something to give to you. Like a gift that would help smooth things over a little bit or butter you up or something like that. But I do feel that this person, they're intelligent. They could be, like a reader, someone who really loves to study things, and that could have to do with maybe their fascination with travel, but they feel stuck. I got the feeling here that you guys might have discussed traveling together before and making some sort of plans, and now that's fallen through. Doesn't mean you can't have it. Just means it's not happening right now. Ooh. Yeah. They're anxious. They're nervous. They're all up in their head with this Eight of Swords here. They're nervous over the relationship. Since they've known you, you might have confided in each other. And you might have learned some things about this person that since you're split up here, that they wish they'd have never told you. They might have confided you into some stuff, and then the thing fell apart between you, and now they're like, oh man, now Libra knows all this stuff about me. Oh. Anyway, so that's not making them feel very comfortable either, if that happened. I'm just kind of conjecturing on that, but that's what I'm picking up here from these cards. They're a little concerned about what you know about them, how you feel about them. Like I say, this person's materialistic. They like to look big. They like to look, I don't know if they're much of a braggart or anything like that, but they like to give off the impression that they have got it all together and they have money and they're comfortable and all that. And right now, their image in your eyes is not looking good, and they're a little bit afraid about the things you know, or the people you know, or what you're going to say. It's pretty petty. It's pretty petty, it looks like here. Petty business with them. They could be quite a schemer, though, when it comes to making a buck. Yeah, they might be involved with some toxic person that they really want to get out of their energy. Somebody who's acting like a phony around them. It could be somebody that they're getting involved with on a romantic level or something like that. Or just somebody around them that they're getting wise to and they don't care for. They think that you're a good role model. I think they respect you. If you stood up to this person, they respect you for it. You weren't a pushover. You didn't roll over and play dead for them. You just... I think they're proud of the way you act. They're proud of the way you carry yourself. And that maybe you would be a good parent. They want something real with you. So if you were thinking that this was really superficial, and I believe that it was superficial, this person's having second thoughts. They're dwelling on what could be now and what they're losing. I have no idea from this reading what separated you two or what caused the dysfunction here. Not yet. But I do see that there was some quarreling, there was some, maybe some competition involved. Gaslighting. lose my cards. They're about ready to fall off. Okay, whatever you're getting into, a lot of you are getting into something relatively new, or you're growing something that you're into already. The cards are saying this is going to upgrade your life substantially. So whatever you're into, keep at it. Keep working on it. Like if it's a new business, new venture of some sort, it's going to work. And another message here is don't get hung up on somebody who's already involved. Well, most of you should know that by now. You should know better than that, right? Not to get hung up on somebody who's already involved or committed to somebody else. That's just going to cause troubles down the road. There's enough fish in the sea that you don't have to go there. You might feel terribly in love with somebody that's married or something like that, and hoping for the best, being positive, but you're just setting yourself up for so much heartbreak, disappointment down the road. It could work out, but the possibilities of it actually working out in your favor are not very high. Not very high at all. So just try and, set your sights on those who are not already involved. Just watch for those red flags. And watch your drinking and partying, too. Some of you might be going a little overboard. That's just a warning. I'm not preaching to you, I like to have a margarita once in a while myself. But just try and be moderate. Moderation is the key. You can do just about anything you want to do if you keep it in moderation. Yeah, you're both suffering over this breakup. Whatever came down between you was both it's painful for both of you. For those of you who are getting involved with the new person now and trying to get this one washed out of your hair, this new person's a little more reserved than the last one. Or seems to be to you. Maybe they just haven't come alive yet. Now, if this other person comes back, you want to watch out for any sexual entrapment. Yeah, you may feel that they're a little too eager to get you, into the bedroom. Just kind of watch out, kind of get a feel for where they're coming from. And what the motivation may be behind it, okay? A lot of you have stayed with this person for too long. You were committed to this person, and it became painful. So you've been with them for quite some time, and like I see in the cards earlier, you've known them for quite a while. But your lifestyles are different. That's it, completely. You're spiritual. You give off a spiritual energy, and they're just more plain. They hang around with just ordinary people who don't really strive for enlightenment or anything much. They just go about their daily business. But your lifestyles are different. So I'm assuming in this that they run with a different crowd than you, if you even run with a crowd at all, Libra. A lot of Librans really like their alone time. A lot of Librans, even though you're a real people person, you still really enjoy that alone time so you can think, meditate, create. Life gets a little too hectic for you and you need to retreat, maybe hermitize once in a while. This new person, it might be kind of a thing right at first sight. And I think for those of you who have met someone, You might have felt like it was love at first sight. You were hoping that they felt that way too. Yeah, you've been caught up in a... This has been a very disturbing situation for you and this person that's in your energy here. You got caught up in it, and like I say, it lasted longer than it should have, because it became painful for you. Yeah, you were serious. You were committed. They didn't know where they were. They were just playing along. You got frustrated. You didn't want to put up with it anymore. You wanted something real, and that was it. And then eventually, you saw that this person had some kind of issues or problems or something that they were carrying from the past. And then your love, that's probably maybe why you stayed with them longer than you should have, is because your love started to change to pity. You conformed for this person, or you softened up towards them as you began to understand where they were coming from, and that they did have issues and things that were standing in the way. And then you began to understand, yeah, maybe I don't even want to get involved with these issues. Maybe this person's got too much baggage for me, and maybe the best thing I could do is just, let my love turn into pity, and I won't hate this person, or I won't really push him away or anything. I'll just be here, and then they can just be there, and we'll see what happens. But I think a lot of you felt that you just didn't want to take on somebody else's issues. Especially if you couldn't get together with them anyway, and it was just a lot of barriers in between. And now some of you are going out again. You're getting out there. You don't want to be alone. And that's probably where you're meeting this new person, or you have met him. So if you're looking for somebody to take the place of this person, get out there and start having a good time. Get together with your friends. Because no matter what, because of this person's issues, they're never going to be, well, not now anyway, they just don't feel loved enough. They just don't feel like anybody loves them. And whatever anybody tells them about that they love them or anything, like, they don't believe they're sincere. So they just don't take anyone seriously when it comes to them loving, getting loved by somebody. They just think everybody's just toying with them or lying to them. Or this person does have some issues. They're insecure, very insecure. They might not have received a lot of love when they were young, and that's carried with them in a distrust. This person might have known that, they could lose you if they acted in certain manners or kept up doing certain things. And there was something that they knew that they shouldn't do, that if you found out, that they'd lose you. But they went and did it anyway. They went ahead and stuck their neck out and put this relationship on the line, knowing that if you found out, it would go against everything. But they did it. They took the chance. And now they're nervous about meeting up. Yeah, that's the problem here. They're nervous about meeting back up with you. And that's also represented here by the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So, yep, they're nervous. They're fearful. They sabotage the relationship because there were barriers, there were insecurities. They didn't They didn't really believe that you really did love them. They thought that you had ulterior motives. Yeah, they did. They have feelings for you. They certainly do. Like I say, they want to come back and express their feelings. Turn you on to a little bit of their emotions. But they're stuck, they're stubborn, and they're nervous. And they really don't know the truth. That's exactly what I was saying just now. They don't believe you. They don't believe anybody loves them. When it comes to romance and love and all that, they just don't trust it. So obviously they've been hurt big time. Yeah, things are going to be coming to light for you here real soon. You're healing. Yeah. And, the cards are asking you to stay lighthearted, Just stay lighthearted. Try not to take life so seriously. It's just a short ride anyway. When you get as old as I am, you'll realize that, wow, this is very short. You blink your eyes and you're got one foot in the grave. So have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Do things in moderation. That'll give you more resistance, more able to keep carrying on, Moderation will let you continue to have fun. Yeah, this person admires you. They wish the heck that they could be more like you. They saw something good in you, wise, noble. As I was saying earlier, it's almost as if they're proud of you for standing up to them, for not being a pushover. Yeah, I know that we are spiritually connected. That's what they're thinking. That's what they might want to tell you. That they feel a spiritual connection. Yeah, and they love you, but they just don't know how to get through to you or show you right now or whatever. So this person, they're doing a bit of suffering. They're thinking, they're suffering, And it says, the card says here, you feel more sorry for them than you do anger. So I'm beginning to feel sorry for this person. They're telling me that they're going to take action soon. They want you to know that. So please believe in them. Carry on with your life, but they're still hopeful. They are still hopeful. And they couldn't really understand it from the beginning. Why is it that you love them? They don't know what's lovable about them. And that's part of their distrust of thinking that nobody really loves them. They want to know why you love them. Because they can't promise you anything. No, they cannot promise you anything. This deck is calling me for a minute. Right now, they're in no position to promise you anything. They do have feelings for you. They're very distrustful and insecure. They have issues. Yeah, they've been going through some sleepless nights, feeling some guilt. They want to heal. They're trying to get their energy and all their balance and their health, and they're working on themselves. They might be kind of healthy right now, actually, physically healthy. They could be it might not be winter where they're at. They could be in the summer enjoying themselves, getting some vitamin D, nice suntan or whatever, but I think they're feeling healthier, and they realize that they've breadcrumbed you. They don't want to breadcrumb you anymore. That's part of, I think that's their big trip right here. That's why they're so worried about it and everything, is because they know they didn't give you what you needed to be given. They weren't generous with their emotions or time or just about anything. But now they want to be more generous. And they know that would be the healthy thing to do. This person is trying to make a change. And it looks like it's for the better. You feel stuck too. Yeah, you feel like you've really been let down. You feel like you've been played by a real operator here. And now you feel, a lot of you think that they're being vindictive towards you, talking shit about you or something. Yeah, you had all this unconditional love, and they were the King of Cups in reverse. You thought that everything was going to be special and great, and this person was, they were there for you. You could cry on their shoulder. They were just warm, and you thought, wow, that was the impression you had of this person. And you're just disgusted. They really let you down. Now you think they're out talking about you, maybe gossiping. You feel stuck. You're a little angry, aren't you? Yeah, you were upset and you were angry. But the cards say you're starting to feel more, you're coming around to be enlightened about this person. You're starting to feel more sorry for them than you are angry. But you were upset, weren't you? Yeah, very disillusioned by this person. Yeah. And the reason is you thought that, you could be really good together. That it was like you would be beneficial for them, they would be beneficial for you. Together you could have been kind of like a power couple. You know people and they know people, and you introduced each other to, you could have expanded through each other in all kinds of different ways. Like in a career manner, you could have, worked together, and their connections and your connections would, make things more abundant down the road. And you're depressed about that. This has fallen way short of your expectations. You had great hopes here. They know that time is of the essence if they want to connect here. And you guys might have been apart now for quite some time. They'd like to come rushing in. They'd like to tell you, I think they've got something they want to tell you. Other than their feelings or their emotions. Something exciting maybe that's happening in their life. And something that maybe you could be involved in, or something they've learned. Maybe they want to tell you that they've healed. And they want to come in before it's too late to let you know that they're healing up and they're seeing things in a different light. But time is of the essence here, and they know it. They know they're going to lose out if they don't hurry up. You need to relax. Those of you that are uptight, really bummed out over this, take a deep breath. Start to relax. Let this go. Like I said earlier, let the universe handle things for you. Well, I didn't actually say that, but I meant it. Life is short. The main object is to be, as independent as you can, basically. That doesn't mean you can't be married or anything like that, but in your own thinking, so that other people don't control you, your thoughts or your emotions or whatever. You have to have a freedom of thought. Take time to breathe. Realize that since life is so temporary, why make such a big deal out of everything? You got to learn to let go, don't you, Libra? Let it go. Don't let this any negativity interfere with your positive direction or your positive mindset, because underneath all of this and in between it all, and it's all about having fun. It's all about enjoying your life while you can. Figuring out that space that you can get into where you can be as comfortable and as happy as possible. There's no complete comfort, there's no complete happiness, because life is basically suffering. But we're always searching for that. And you got to relax. You got to see the whole picture for what it is. Take a load off your mind. At any instance, whatever you want, sitting out on the couch isn't going to get it for you. Always be bold and make that first move. I always used to say, well, I've played in a band for a long time. And I always used to say, when the guys were scared, nervous, stage fright and all that, well, we had to play in a club where we'd never played before, and we were a little nervous about if the clientele there, this was the kind of music that they wanted or whatever, because we'd get put in some place by some agent. A lot of times you don't know what to expect. And I'd always just say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Take a chance. Get out there. Have fun. The guys I play with now, they're so professional and so aged into it. None of us get nervous anymore. It's more like high anticipation. We just can't wait to get up there on the stage. To me, it feels like being in Grandma's kitchen. I'm so comfortable there. I've never been real comfortable in front of this camera, though. I'll tell you that. Okay, this is what I've been saying. Yeah, these cards are just backing up my thoughts. It's time to release negativity. It's time to see life and the life expectancy for what it is. Short. So get out there and have fun. Anyway, we'll look at your story again some more next time, Libra. Until then, thanks for stopping by, and peace and love to you.